A lot of people struggle when it comes to applying for UK standard visitor visa. If you're among those people, make sure you watch this video to the end, because we are going to be doing an application and we are going to show you the steps and the requirements needed to achieve this. To apply for visitor visa, you can apply for visitor visa for different purposes. Number one could be that you want to come to the UK for an exam, or you want to come and visit your family in the UK, or you're coming for healthcare purposes. Regardless of the reason, you need a standard visitor visa for this, and people struggle in doing this. Happy New Year everyone, and today we are going to be showing the steps. My name is Stella, and make sure you watch to the end. Now let's get started. To apply for visitor visa, you go to gov.uk. I'm going to put the link in the description. This section that talks about visitor visa, you will click on apply now. Now once you've clicked apply now, they will ask you to select your language. So if you're English or French, you speak the one that you want the language to be in. So now you've selected your language, you click next, and then you'll be asked to select the country you want to do your biometrics in. So the country you do your visa check and your biometrics, you put it there. You have to confirm then if this is really the location you want to do your biometrics in. If it is, you're going to click next. You will see some information you need to read through to decide if this is really the right visa for you. If it is, you click on start now. Then you're going to register your email address. Make sure that this email address is the one that one can contact you with, and also you have to create a password. Once you've done that, you click save and continue. Do you have another email? If you have, you put there. Then you have to put your phone number. Ensure that it's a phone number that's working. So you have to put if you use it while you were out of the UK, or if you're in the UK, you know the right thing to put there. Then save and continue. Then do you have another phone number? If you have, you put there. If no, save and continue. Then you'll be asked if you want to be contacted via email alone or via text message. You'll put the right option that you feel is the best one for you. You'll be asked to put your name. Ensure that the name you put here is the one that is on your passport. If you have any other name you have been known by before, let's say you've changed your name due to marriage, divorce, or anything, you put there. What is your relationship status, and if you're a male or a female, you put the right answer at that place and you click save and continue. Then you will be asked what is your address. Please ensure this address is linked to your bank statement or your bills, so that if you're asked for proof of address, you can provide it. How long have you lived there? Do you own it or do you rent it? You put the right answer there. You click save and continue. You'll be asked for your passport number, the issue date, the expiry date as it is displayed on your passport. Ensure you are typing the right number, because you'll have to scan and submit your passport. Once you are done, you save it. You will be asked, do you have a valid national identity card? You can still use your passport in this stage, so you can still put your passport here, or if you have other valid government identity card like a driver's license, you can put it there. Once you click yes, you'll be asked to fill in the details of that card. Once you are done, you click save and continue. Next, you'll be asked if you have any other nationality apart from the one that is on your license or your documents. If you have, you click yes. If you don't have, you click no. You'll be asked of your employment status. Are you employed? Are you self-employed? Whatever is the answer, you put the right answer there. Once you put the right answer, you'll ask for the employer's details. So you put all the right information needed there and you click save and continue. Next question, your job title, how much you earn each month, and for you to describe your job, you put the right information and save it. Then you'll be asked about your incomes and your savings. You put the right information there. If you have any additional income, this is the right time to put there. I always ask people, put as much information as you can so they will know that you are capable of visiting and coming back to your country, because this can make and break you. So please put, if you have investments, you put, if you have savings, you put there. Then they will ask you about the cost of your visit, how much you plan to spend during your visit. Ensure it's a realistic number you put there, so make sure you have done your plus and minus. Then they'll ask about your financial situation. What's the total money you spend each month currently? And it could be your currency or in pounds, so you put the right information and save it. Then they'll ask you, paying for your visit, is there anyone that will be paying for your visit or just you? You put the right answer there. Then they'll ask, help towards the cost of your visit. If you have support financially, you put the person's name there, and then you put how much they'll be paying for your visit. Once you are done putting the right information, you click save and continue. Then you will be asked your planned travel information, the date you plan to arrive in the UK, the date you plan to leave. Next question is more help towards the cost of your visit. If there will be any other person, you put the right answer. Your spoken language preference, as they may call you, you put the right answer there. Then what is the main reasons for your visits you go through? Is it academic? Is it marriage? Is it for short-term study? If the reason is not there, you click others. For example, those that are traveling for exams. If you click others, they'll ask you to put in details the reason you are traveling. So for example, those that are traveling for an exam, you put the date, the time, what the exam is about, and other necessary information at this stage. Then click save and continue once you are done. Next question is people financially dependent on you. They put a list of dependents, so if you have any, you click yes. If you don't have, you click no. Next, you put in details about your parents, their name, date of birth, and nationality. Once you are done, you click save and continue. Then, do you have a family that lives in the UK? If you have, you click yes. If you click yes, they'll ask you for the details of the person that stays in the UK. Then they'll ask you, are you traveling as a part of an organized group? Let's say those that are traveling for tourism, you might have a group you are traveling together. You put the right information at the stage and click save and continue. Next information is who will you be traveling with? If you're traveling with your spouse, that's where you put the information. Then do you have an accommodation in the UK where you are going to stay? Maybe your friend's house or your husband's house, you click. If you have, you put yes. If you don't have, like here I clicked no, then they'll ask you where will you be staying. For example, if you'll be staying in an hotel, they'll ask you to put the address of the hotel, the name of the hotel, how long you'll be staying in the hotel. So you put all the information there. Or if it's an Airbnb, you put every information at that stage. And remember, you have to produce proof during your biometrics period. Once you are done, you save it. Next question is about your travel history. Have you been to UK in the past 10 years? If you have, they'll ask you how many times have you been in the UK. If no, you'll be asked the next question. If you've traveled to any of this country, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Switzerland, you put the answer there. If you have traveled there, they will ask you how long, what was your reason for the travel, the date of the visit. If you haven't, then you click 0 and save and continue. Then they'll ask you, have you been to any other country in the past 10 years? So do not include these other countries there, and you put the right answer. Then about the immigration history for UK, have you ever been refused a visa and other questions there, you put the right answer. Have you had breach of the UK immigration law? You put your answer there. Have you been convicted or have any other penalty? You put the right answer. Have you been involved in any war crime? You put the answer if you have. Have you been involved in any terrorist activity? Make sure you read through. If you have, you put the reason. If you haven't, you click no. Have you had or been in any extremist view? You put the answer. Are you a person of good character? Are you a person of bad character? You put the right answer. What is your employment history? Have you ever worked in any of these services before? If you have, you put the answer. If you haven't, you put the right answer. Then they'll ask, do you have any other information, like anything that you feel like will help you during your application? Maybe it wasn't asked during the whole course of the application. Anything you can think of, you put it there so that it will help you with your application. So then they are going to show you a summary of your application to be sure that you have put the right details. So you closely go through. If it's correct, you click continue. Then you see the mandatory documents that you ought to bring when you are coming for your biometrics. So they'll ask you to click if you know the mandatory documents, and if you have read it, you click save and continue. Then they'll tell you to confirm that you understand all the information they have put there, declare that the information is correct, and declare that you are the one that is in the application, or you are above 18 years and all that. You put the right answer there. After you have done that, then you'll be asked to click on continue to be sure that you've declared the right options. They will tell you to choose the length of the visa. When you hear that some people have 2 years visa, is at this stage you will click how many years visa you want for the person. But remember, even if they give you 2 years or 5 years, the maximum you can stay at the stretch is 6 months. You can't stay longer than 6 months, and depending on the length will determine the amount you're going to pay. All right, so you're going to put the right amount and you click save and continue. Then you continue to word pay. Once you go to word pay, they'll ask you to put your details and you pay for it. That is all about applying for visitor visa. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in our next video. Bye for now.